Hello everybody, welcome back to the Miracle Perspective, and this is the TMP Q&A Wednesday where you ask and I perspectivize. Thank you for getting back, and today's question goes like this. Hi TMP, I don't know if you can help, but if you can cover this on the TMP Q&A, I will appreciate it. I have a BSc Biotechnology honors degree and I've been applying for jobs since last year. I've been invited to a few interviews, but I either get rejected or they don't get back to me at all. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm thinking perhaps I don't know how to answer the interview questions according to what the employer wants. Surprisingly, I always prepare for the interviews using the interview question templates on Google, but still I'm not getting any positive feedbacks. So please help me and many others that are not getting called back after interviews. Perhaps our approach might be wrong. Looking forward to the video. Bongeka. Thank you, Bongeka, for this question. And it comes at a time where it's very pertinent for the time that we are in, because unemployment is high, more especially in South Africa or everywhere in the world, basically. And also in South Africa, we've got these campaigns that are going on of, Put South Africans first. Everything is happening, and this stems from the mere fact that people are not employed. You understand? So this question is very timely. So one person came to my rescue and helped me, and this person is Lish Marimane. Lish said, "Hey Buti, I would advise him or her to find out why she has been rejected if possible, so that he or she does not repeat the mistakes that led to the rejection. And sometimes it's not about Google templates. It's about answering from your heart and passion for what you do. As much as he or she is trying to sell herself and her profession, it mustn't be as if it's a cram pass forget method. The interviewer must see her heart in what she's saying and how passionate she is about the job. And again, pray. Pray about it and have faith. See yourself already in. This will give him or her some level of confidence that will shock the interviewer. And those who never get called to interviews after sending through their CVs, they should consider putting up a good cover letter and should avoid hitting around the bushes and go straight to the point. It must be informative. If the transcript is not on a record time vibe, they should write about what they have learned from the failures and how having repeated a year doesn't make them any less competitive, which is very important point. Thank you, Lish. And someone also suggested that they should also try and, for biotechnology students, they should try and enroll for this 1-year course where you bridge into education, and after that you get a certificate which allows you to go and apply for teaching or anything like that, which is also a good idea, I think. But I want to focus on the psychology of this process of getting a job from an employee's perspective and the employer's perspective. Because the psychology is very important, and I'm going to explain it to you in this way. Here's a story. Two little kids, one from a very poor family, one from a very rich family. The one from a very poor family goes to the dentist. But when going to the dentist, the parents have told that little kid that, hey, listen to whatever that the dentist is going to tell you, because this dentist went to school for more than 7 years. This person is well educated in what they are doing, so they know exactly what they are doing. Don't ask any questions. Do everything that they tell you to do. And that kid goes to the dentist, and when she gets there, the dentist does whatever they do. That kid does not question, does not say anything. She just opens her mouth, closes. Whether she's getting hurt or not, she doesn't complain. Why? Because the mentality is that the person that's helping her is qualified and is there to help her. Is there to just do their job. That's the one mentality. On the other side, you've got this little kid from the rich family, where in the rich family, this kid is told that, hey, do you see that dentist that we are going to? That person has studied for so many years just to come and service you. They are here to serve you. They are here to make sure that you are well. So they went to school, they studied for all their lives to make sure that you are fine. So they are there to work for you. Whenever you have something that you don't understand, don't be scared to ask them. And then this kid goes to the dentist. When she gets there, she's excited. She talks to the dentist. She asks the dentist all the questions. She's happy. When the dentist touches a nerve that is painful, the kid tells the dentist that, hey, you're hurting me. Basically, she's free. Why? Because the mentality is that of the dentist went to school to come and service her. So the dentist was studying for her all along. Can you see the mind frames that are here? Two different mind frames. What is my point? My point is, first of all, first question that you need to ask yourself when approaching the interview or the job market is, why is the company employing? Why does the company want to employ? That is the first question I would ask you if you came to my company and you want to be employed. I would ask you as the interviewee, why do you think we are employing? And the answer I'm expecting to get, here's the answer that I'm expecting to get, and something to maybe shed a light to many people because they don't understand. The job place is not charity. It's not for charity. It's not there to help people find work. It's not there to help, feed families. It's not there to make sure that you and your family are well taken care of. The company doesn't exist to make sure that you are fine and your family. It doesn't exist to cut down the unemployment rate of the world. It's not there for that. The major idea the person started a company, it was to make profit. It was to be rich. So the company is there to maximize all the profits. But in doing so, the biggest question that you need to answer is, why do you think the company is employing? And the answer to that is either the company wants to expand, it wants to take the company to the next level. And in order to do that, they need help. Help from who? From you as the employee. So the question you should ask yourself is, how can I help the company go to the next level? The mentality and the perspective needs to come from that place of, how do I help the company make more money? Because it's really not about you. It's about what you are bringing to the company to help the company grow. Because when the company dies, automatically you don't have a job. So that is the mentality that all employees need to have. They need to understand that they are there, and their being there helps the company to grow and it helps the company survive. It's not to make charity to help people get jobs. That's why, and I know I'm going to fight with many people. This is not politically correct, but it's the truth. It doesn't make sense for people to strike for a raise, for more salary. Because the question I should ask you is, what is it that you are doing to make the company make more money? If you are doing more than what you did in the beginning, then you are entitled to get more money. You shouldn't strike for that. It's a matter of what value you bring to the company that will make you get more money. And is the company making money? Yes, then you deserve to get a pay. But other than that, you don't need to get any salary increase. First point. Second point is, why do you want to be employed at that particular company? Why do you want to work for that company? And this is answered by these things that you see on the company website called values. You check on the company value system. What are their core values? What keeps the company running? Is it loyalty? Is it integrity? Is it resourcefulness? And see, how do you fit into that picture? Because you must make sure this is a partnership. Remember, you are there to help the company grow. But for the company to be helped by you, it needs to also be in line with your own value system. Loyalty, is loyalty one of your value system? And is loyalty one of the value system of the companies? How do you align these two? You say a story. Give an example of a situation where you had to show signs of loyalty, where you had to portray the character of loyalty. You explain, hey, one day I was walking with my friend and somebody else came and they wanted to take my friend. I was like, no, you understand. Just talk. Be conversational with the person. Show me that you are loyal. Show me that you are resourceful. You were in class this one time, the lecturer was trying to move the slides, but the projector was off and there was nothing the remote was not there. So you had to quickly think out of the box, get a chair, put it there, come up and press the projector. It was on. You were resourceful. You understand? So how do your value system align? What do you know about the company that you love, that you think is in line with you? Because here's the thing, the biggest insecurity that employers have is not having loyal employees. So employers have a problem. a problem of getting stable and loyal employees. As well, you have a problem of getting a job. So show the company that you are loyal, you understand their values, you understand who they are, and how do you align with those values. That's what you must have at the back of your head. Number 3, the last one is, how are you the best fit for the company? What makes you the best competitor for that job? Because we're living in a very competitive world. Even the company itself, each and every day it has to compete against other companies that are doing the same thing. They have to compete in front of the client to prove themselves why they are the best. You should do the same. And how do you do that? It's by knowing who you are. The biggest question is, who are you? And that means, what do you bring to the table? What do you have to offer to the company? That's where you bring your skills. Hey man, I've been doing this for the past 2 years. I've been studying. If the position you're applying for is what? Biotechnology, working in the lab. For the past 4 years, I've been working in the lab. I've been assisting my lecturer. I've been the lab assistant, working on this and this bacteria, and I managed to do this and this. Now I want to apply those skills to the real world, and I think I'm the very best candidate because I know how to deal with real issues. You understand what I mean now? You are selling yourself. You are setting yourself up above your competitors. What makes you valuable? Sometimes you even say, I'm resourceful. How do we know that you're resourceful? Because you managed to take one situation, and from that situation you didn't have all the things that were required to make it work, but you made it work. Right? Talk to these people. Show them who you are. What have you been up to? That's part of who you are. That's part of what makes you the best fit for the company. And why should we take you over somebody else? The exact same thing that I'm telling you. So guys, here's the thing that you must understand is the mentality when you're going to an interview. Do not go there with this beggars and receivers mentality. Go there with the givers mentality. What value are you bringing to the company? For that is that value good enough for the objectives of the company? It's 2 things you must look at. What is the company trying to achieve? How can you help the company? If you can help the company achieve what they do with how much value you bring in the marketplace, it's a no-brainer. Who will not take you for that job? So look at the mindset. Look at how you're approaching the workplace. It's about helping each other. It's a relationship. It's not a one-way thing. And remember, companies are not there to make you survive. They're not there to give you a job or save you from poverty. They are there to make money. How do you help them make money? That's it. And for those of you who still want to know more about this topic resonates so much with my heart. I love this. And I'll tell you a story one day about why I love this. Some people are trying to get their CVs recognized. You want to get in the door. At least when you're at the interview, you've already put your foot in the door. You need to prepare your way before then. It's all about mindset as well. And if you still have more questions, do send them through. I really do appreciate, and I like you to watch this and subscribe. Thank you so much. It's finished.